figure out how much extra room we would want.
Hopefully we can find an 18 board, because 16 is this.
Yeah.
Don't go under there. You don't fit. Can we continue? Thanks. Appreciate you.
Oh, it smells so good.
Try breathing that in all day.
Ooh, so does it not smell good anyway?
Still smells good.
Alright, we got all of our cuts. There's our spares for craft projects. I'm just excited about the spare wood, honestly. Oh, it's like free fun, am I right? Here, see if there's any goods. Not looking like it today. I'm joking. I'm just saying, you can. I got some last time, but this time we have our own scraps. We didn't have scraps last time. That only took us like less than 15 minutes to cut all that. And we had to figure out how to open these. It was locked, and it wasn't obvious how to undo it. We know now, right? You'd think they'd have a little sticker or something, because people are gonna come out here cutting it if they don't, even if they don't always use one, which is why they don't own one, which is why they're cutting it here. So we need some assistance. But if it's our second time, we did really great. Are they all sanded?
Mm-hmm.
Holy moly! Look at those bad boys. I bet.
Give me a rag to
Oh.
the dust.
Look at you!
I don't know if you want the big one in first or the...
I don't know, I can't decide. It looks so sexy. It's like a little bench.
I'm measuring to the top of this one so I can put the last one on here so the shelves aren't wobbly and they're straight. That makes sense.
Yes. I almost wish, like, now I want to put, like, a mini shelf, like, up high. Just because that's so cute. Bread is gonna fit so much nicer now up there and not be so crammed and like fall down. Not enough bread, you guys? Look at all that bread. It'd look cuter if it was homemade. the food on it. You want a pantry tour?
Okay.
Alright, this is my second time filming this because I got really confused the first time, so I think I get it now. But I'm gonna do a quick little rundown of the measurements we got so that you can try and do this yourself if you want to. Really wasn't that bad, but it's just nice for someone to explain how they did it and what sizes they got. When we drew this, we forgot to draw another shelf. There's like one more shelf thrown in here, so that's a little off. But you start from the floor and measure how high you want it. We knew we were putting these appliances down here, so we wanted to measure the height that it fit the appliances, and we left 3 inches for our tallest appliance to like lift it and pull it out. So our floor to the bottom shelf is 16 inches. So we measured the floor up 16 inches and then we marked it on the wall right there, and that's where we would put the top of our support beam for the lowest shelf. And then we did 13 inches for the next 3 shelves. So we have 13 inches, 13 inches, 13 inches. And I did that so I could fit spaghetti boxes standing up and like storage containers or cereal boxes. And like you fit your oils, like it all fits because our other shelving unit, it didn't let things stand up that way. So that was really annoying. So I knew that was important. So we measured that out. So then from our first 16 mark, we went up 13. And then we kept going up 13 and 13, and that's where we marked it for each of our support beams to go for all the shelves. Hope this is making sense. Our top shelf was 11 inches because that just held the bread, and that's kind of how the math worked out, and we didn't need this one that tall because this is all that really goes up here. So that worked out good there. We ended up using 2 boards to make a full, I believe this ended up being 16 inches out, and we just kind of picked that number. We liked having a little gap here. So we measured the length in here and we got 41 inches across right here. And you see that, 41 inches. So we needed 4 of like the big ones and 4 of the little ones that are 41 long. I think this is like half an inch. And then it says 18 there. We did 18 or 16, I'm not really sure. It just depends on what wood we found to get the number. Our support beams, we just measured from there to the corner. We left a little gap so there was a little room. And those we did 23 inches. And you know, we didn't mind that it went out a little farther than the shelf, that's whatever. What else can I explain? So you have to remember, for how many shelves you're making, you need double the support beams. So we did 4 shelves, so we needed 8 support beams. The support beams were 3 1/4. Like right here, like this is 3 1/4. And then like this little part is like half of an inch. I'm going to insert the pictures of the actual wood we ended up picking. So we took like an hour to pick out the wood only because we didn't see like the other sizes of wood. We started off with the 12-foot pieces of wood, and then we would have had excessive wood left over because no matter how I did the math, we still needed to get like 2 of each. And then we found the 10s. And then I was like, oh wait, Cassidy, we can do the 8-foot long boards. So we kept taking it and putting them back, and it took forever. So we ended up getting 8-foot long boards for the shelves, and then we got 2 shelves out of each of the boards. So I'm gonna put in those pictures that have the different measurements, and I'll explain those. But other than that, I think that is all you need to know. I hope that makes sense. I don't know, I'm like, it's a lot of breath trying to explain this. I hope that wasn't too confusing. So this first board is for our small shelf. And the numbers that are written don't actually represent what the size is. The 1x8, it's technically a 3/4 thick board and 7 1/4 inches wide. So our smaller shelf was 7 1/4. And then this next board, 1x12, it's really 3 1/4 like thick, and then 11 1/4 like depth wise. So then add those 2 together and we have an 18.5 depth shelf that we created with the 2 boards. And for these 2 boards, we got 2 of them and then cut them to make 4 total boards. That makes sense. And now this last one, this was our support beam, and it turned out to be 3.5 like depth and then 3/4 inches thick, and the 3/4 is what the shelves sat on, like that small piece of it. I hope that makes sense. It was standard pine, the cheapest you can find. Sand it down, looks real great. Just look for the ones that aren't warped. Hope you enjoyed. Any questions, let me know. I will explain some more.